Hey MJ, it's Jody. I was just watching your video, your angry video with emotions, and just wanted to let you know I was there. I was right where you're at right now, and your frustration is not unreasonable. So, yeah, we all do our research. We're all aware that we need to have, protein first at every meal. But until you're on the flip side of the surgery and you're a post op and you're living it every day, I don't think anybody can be a 100% prepared for their own journey. I understand what you're saying about carbs. Everybody's body's different, everybody's going to metabolize it different. There's good carbs and bad carbs. We have to have carbs because our brain feeds on carbs. It's instant energy to our body, and our brain needs carbs, period, to function. We need carbs. The key is to make sure you're getting good carbs. You don't want white carbs like white flour. You don't want any enriched carbs, anything that says enriched on it. You want like whole grain, oatmeal, um, things like that. Actually, beans are a good carb as well, and you get protein out of it. Um, I was a carb junkie. I just want you to know when I was pre op, I was absolutely a carb junkie, white carb junkie. Pasta and bread were absolutely two of my favorite foods. I ate potato chips every day of my life. For me to give up carbs, I didn't know if I could ever do it. And here's the good news, I didn't have to give it up. There's certain foods I know are trigger foods for me, but what I've been able to do is find healthier alternatives that satisfy that craving. And with pasta, I found Dreamfields pasta, which has only 5 grams of digestible carbs in it. So it keeps your glycemic level low, doesn't send your blood sugars all over the place. I do allow myself hard pretzels in lieu of potato chips or Fritos or Doritos or whatever other junk I was going to go for. Now I'll have a hard pretzel. They actually have whole wheat hard pretzels out there, and I just read the ingredients, make sure it doesn't say enriched on it. So there, and then of course they have like soy crisps and things like that. I don't really get into those things. I keep it as normal as possible so I don't feel like I'm living the rest of my life on a diet, which I didn't do this to diet for the rest of my life. So, anyway, I don't think anything you're saying is unreasonable, and you're absolutely valid for feeling whatever you're feeling. And I definitely went through periods of resentment. I can't say I ever had regret, but resentment, I might get jealous that somebody else could eat something that I felt I couldn't. But the good news is eventually, once you have learned your body and what your balance is and what you need to eat to lose weight, you will be able to eventually manage your food intake that you don't feel you're being deprived of anything. The goal is just moderation. It's being conscious and aware of what you're putting in your body and making sure that it's balanced. Everybody's body has their own formula. If you were to ask me what's your percentage of protein versus percentage of fat versus percentage of carbs, I couldn't answer you that. I just know for me, I know how many grams of protein I need to get in, which basically equals out to how many ounces of meat I need to eat. If I get 7 grams of protein per ounce of meat and I'm shooting for 60 or 70 grams of protein a day, I know I need to do, about 10 ounces of a meat, whether it be chicken or pork or red meat. I personally can eat any of that stuff. So knowing I need to do 10 ounces of that that's on my mind all day long as I'm eating. I'm counting up how many ounces I've ingested. I also make sure that if I'm going to eat a carb, I have eaten my protein first, because the protein is going to sit longer in my pouch. It's going to take longer to digest, and I'm going to balance out my blood sugar with the protein. So any carbs that come right behind the protein, I know the protein is doing its job first. And following that mentality has gotten me to where I'm at today. I'm not saying it works for everybody, because like I said, we all metabolize food differently. We all lose weight differently. That's what just happened to work for me. So I just wanted you to know that I don't deny myself carbs. I just figured out in what order I need to eat my food and how to give myself a feeling of fullness the longest, and how to keep my blood sugar level so I don't go through cravings. So you're still pretty new post-op. You're actually, in a phase right now that I was probably at my most confused, because I could start eating pretty much anything. I was in such extreme weight loss that, I just didn't even know whose body I was living in. And I just wasn't sure what I was doing yet. I honestly, I felt like a stranger in my own body, and it can really be frustrating. So you're not abnormal. You're completely justified in how you're feeling. And if you keep working through all of this, which I applaud you for, I know you're going to come out on the other side completely successful, because you're recognizing things that you feel might be throwing a wrench into things, but in reality what you're doing is you're just working through a couple glitches and you're getting to know yourself. So congratulations to you. You look wonderful. Your cheekbones are just popping out, and you just look so healthy. And hang in there. We're in this for the long haul. And obviously, if there's anything I can do, you've got my phone number. You call me, shoot me an email. I haven't been around much. My life is absolutely upside down right now with this economy, and I'm kind of stressing to the max in that regard. But I'm still here for support. If you need me, I'm here. All right, I love you, MJ. Take care.